All right, I've got my camera, my lav mic, my lenses, and hey, what's this? Ugh. Hello, filmmakers. Ash here, and welcome to Film It Yourself. So I get asked what camera, lenses, and mics I use a lot. So I figured I'd bring you a What's in My Camera Bag 2021 vlog. Though, honestly, what's in my camera bag hasn't really changed since, I haven't really been able to shoot much in like a year. But doesn't matter. Let's get into it so you can see what's in my bag. Now, my camera bag is actually a camera backpack. I absolutely love my Tamrac Anvil Slim 11 camera backpack because it's super comfortable and it has a great waist belt to help with back support. If you want to know more about it, I actually did a product review where I cover all the great features here. Okay, let's get into this camera backpack. So first off, in this front little flap here, I have actually a rain cover for the bag itself, which is really handy. It just came with this bag. And then in the front pockets, I like to keep stuff like snacks, like this peanut butter thing. Is it still even good? Best by, July 17th, 2019. So yeah, gonna throw that away. But I also like to keep dry erase markers for, the slates that I use so that I can quickly dry erase. I keep markers and pens in here just in case I need them. More dry erase markers, of course. Pencils in case you need to make script changes on the fly. And then because this is the world we live in now, hand sanitizer. Sound effects required. Over here I have my lens cleaning cloth, which is, oh God. I need to get a new one. This is pretty gross. Or clean it. I also have a lens cleaning solution. I have chapstick because, sometimes you need chapstick. I have meds because when you're out in the field and you're shooting and maybe you have a headache, you just want some Advil really quick. Again, there's more pencils in here. And there's also a quarter because I like using this to unscrew the plates on the bottom of my cameras for my tripods. So sometimes a quarter is just all you need, so I keep a quarter in there. Okay. Oh no, get back in there. Okay. Moving on. Opening this bad boy up. Cue the intense sound effects. Dun, 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 dun. So inside here, first off, there's these 3 great compartments. And so in the top one, and I love that they're clear, which I think is really cool, so you can just see what's in them. The top one, I like to keep my color checker card, my little portable color checker card, and it's also a close. It's also a white balance card, which is great. Nice to go on the go. I have like an old, oh my gosh, it's like bent. This is a really old Canon memory card that a friend of mine rolled over with his rolly chair, but amazingly, it still works. I don't know what's on it though. And then I like to keep my batteries here, and I had a little bit of a battery overflow, so one of them went down there. But cool pro tip about the battery thing, I like to put tape on my batteries so that I know which number they are. You don't have to number them, but whatever. I number my batteries so I know if one's missing. But the cool part about this system that I do is if the battery is not charged, the tape is facing down. If the battery has been charged, I put it in here facing up. And it's really handy because then quickly I can visually see how many charged batteries I have. And I know when I'm grabbing a battery that it's fully charged and it's not one that I've already used and it's run out of juice. And then finally, oh my God, it's getting so heavy holding this up. Ugh. Finally, I have my Pelican case that I have all of my memory cards in. And this is a really cool little duty bob because that's the technical term, duty bob. Because it can protect all of your memory cards because it's a Pelican case, it's watertight, and someone can run over it with their wheelie chair and not damage the cards. You can see I learned from my mistakes. I have right here a lens cleaning kit with a much nicer lens cloth, so I do have a better one. And I believe I featured this kit in a video before. I don't remember which one, but oh, that sounded like it ripped. It's fine, we're fine, everything's good. But if I did feature it in a video before, future me will put a link to it there. But it's got, again, lens cleaner. It's got this really cool duster. You can like dust things with it. I don't even know what this is. What does this do? Oh, surprise! Another dusting thingy-mabobby. And I don't know, there's like a twisty thing. Clearly I've used this a lot. I don't know what that does, but anyway, great little cleaning kits. Oh, and this is really cool too. I've also got a sensor cleaner so that I can clean my sensor, though I don't recommend you clean your sensor unless you know what you're doing. Oh, it did rip right there. Oh, well, whatever. So yeah, this is a really handy little lens cleaning kit. And then I also got this guy for lens cleaning. This is a lifesaver, guys. If you have dust on your lens sensor, or I mean on your camera sensor, and you know, using the swab can be very scary, because if you don't know what you're doing, you can really ruin your sensor. So I recommend using one of these first, and this is just, it just shoots air out, which usually just dislodges the little piece of dust, and then you're all good. So I use this first when trying to get dust off my lenses or my sensor, and it's amazing. What else? Oh, I have here, well, this is the box for it, but it's actually on that camera over there right now. But I have my Metabones adapter, which I purchased not that long ago, I think a year ago, used from Borrow Lenses. And I'm so excited because before I started shooting with Panasonic cameras, I was all Canon, and so I have all these Canon lenses. Like I have a 70-200, which is that camera over there, and I couldn't use any of those lenses anymore. So the Metabones adapter has allowed me to use those lenses again, which is great. And that's how I shoot all of my product review videos, with my 70-200 on my old GH4 with my Metabones adapter. So highly recommend picking up one of these. You can get them used or brand new, but why not get it used and save some money? But just make sure that you check the specs. One thing I like about Borrowed Lenses is they give all of their borrowed equipment or used equipment ratings. And so they gave this guy a rating, and so I knew the quality that I was buying, which was really cool. So I also have my Tascam Lav Mic in here, and this guy is really great. If you want to know more about this Lav Mic, you can check out my product review for it right here. Great little lav mic that doesn't break the bank, and I love that it comes in this little case. And then normally I would have both of my cameras right here, the camera bodies, but they're being used, so they're not in the bag. But I have my Panasonic GH5 goes here, and my Panasonic GH4 goes here. As you can see, the GH4 is a little smaller, so it takes up a little bit less space. And then I have all my lenses right here. So I have, well, not all of them, because some of them are on the cameras. Duh. This guy's really great. This is a 45mm Panasonic, and this guy looks awesome. Really great for close-ups. I love it for that. Great depth of field. And then I also have this guy, which is my 25mm, which also has really good depth of field and also really good for close-ups. Love this guy too. Obviously the 45 is a little wider. Duh, 45. Math, numbers, mean things. And then normally my wide angle lens is here, but it's on that camera right now. And then moving on down, I've got this now. Guys, get yourself one of these. Spoil yourself. Buy it for yourself for Christmas or a birthday present. But this thing is awesome. It's a multi-tool. It has knives on it. What I love and use the most is this guy. So just like with a quarter, I use this to get my camera plates off of my cameras so that I can swap them out for another one on the tripod. It's just great. You never know what you're gonna need, especially when you're out. Like if you're shooting outside and you don't have a pair of scissors handy, this is going to be a lifesaver. I have an extra tripod plate because I have two for my Manfrotto tripod over there, which is really great. I do recommend buying two tripod plates if you can, because then you can just leave one. Like, I leave one on my camera, so I never have to like constantly put it on. And then if I want to use a big lens that needs a tripod plate or something else like my teleprompter, then I've got a spare one for that. And then this is my case that my small HD monitor goes in. Right now there's nothing in here except for, I think, a cord. But my monitor goes in here, and then the extra little cables go in here. And this is great. This was just an Amazon basic case that I found, and I just really loved the fun colors. But it was pretty cheap, and it's a hard shell, so I was just, I'm not the most careful person, so I was concerned about my monitor getting cracked if I just threw it in my bag, so I gave it some extra protection there. And if you want to know more about that monitor, because I highly recommend it, I'm using it right now so that I can see the close-up shots. Check out my review for it here. Totally worth the money, and a great price for that monitor. And then this is a bag that I keep my, again, it's empty right now because I'm using it over there, but I keep my Rode VideoMic Pro microphone in this bag, and I love using that mic as a backup mic. I am recording with my Rode NT3 boom mic, and then I also throw this guy on my camera so that I have backup audio as well, just in case anything happens with this guy. Well, I keep pointing to it. You can't see it out of frame. There's a big boom mic here. Just use your imagination. But the big fancy boom mic is going to be the better audio, but it's always good to have backup audio just in case. So I highly recommend that. And then again, another empty case because I'm using it, but this is my Zoom case that I have in here at all times. And what else? Oh, I have this guy's kind of cool. This is my variable ND filter, which is pretty neat because you can just twist it and change it to fit whatever you want. Look at that. Pretty cool, right? I don't know if you can see a difference. Oh, you probably can. Yeah. So yeah, I don't really use it very often, but I should. And what else? Oh, I have a notebook in here and a pen so I can write notes about anything I'm doing. I have notes from VidCon 2019 in here. Oh yeah, here's some notes about a short film I did that we shot on a white cyc, and I was trying to figure out how we were going to shoot it. So yeah, I like having a little notebook handy. There's just something about writing with your hands that connects differently to your brain, but I like it. So yeah, that's it. That's what's in my camera bag 2021 edition. Now I will try to put a link to as many of these as I can in the description below. So if any of them you want to snag, you can. And let me know what's in your camera bag in the comments below. Are there any essential items you think that I'm missing? Also, don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you never miss a video. Whew. What a good shoot, right? Well, time to unload. All right, we got this, and hey, what the? Spence, stop putting your stuff in my camera bag. Ugh.